All right, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and get out your skills packet, okay? So we're looking at skills 12 together. It says the expanded notation of a number is shown, which shows the number in standard form. Well, I've told y'all before, if you ever have expanded notation problem, what do I want to see? A place value chart every single time, right? So I have my, let's see, 10 groups of ones. Well, if I have 10 ones, that makes a 10, or I could say one group of 10. So this is going to be my tens place, one group of 10 or 10 groups of ones. Even if I have 10 ones, that's still a 10. And this is 6 groups of ones. So this is my ones place. Now 7 groups of 1/10. This would represent my tenths. So 0.1, that's my tenths. And 8 groups of 1/100th. Well, that'd be my hundredths place. So 0.01. So when you do your place value chart, I like to say, here's my ones and my tens, my decimal point. Now go backwards, my tenths and my hundredths. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to go with you guys. I expect y'all to know how to do that one after having your place value chart. But once you have that, write that as a decimal number. I would encourage you, whenever you have your answer, put your 1 under the decimal with a trailing 0. So for example, this would be 167 and 8/10. Okay, turn it into a mixed number. Okay, put your 1 under the decimal with trailing zeros. That's 16 and 78/100ths. Okay, this one should be pretty easy. Okay, these are tenths, right? Because there's how many parts of the whole? 10. So there's 8/10 shaded. So I want you to write. So this should be 8/10, or in fraction or a decimal, right? So I expect to see that one. That one should be pretty easy for you. It says Aaron spent $4.63 on a hamburger combo. Which fraction is equivalent to the amount he spent? Well, I'm going to write it here. $4.63, $4. I expect you to put your 1 under your decimal with trailing zeros. So that's 4.63. Okay, that one should be very easy for you now. Take a look at 4. 4 is similar to 2, but how are they different? 2's model is out of 10. 4 model, the model for number 4 is out of how many in all? These are hundredths. So how many hundredths are shaded? Okay, and I do expect you to put a 1 under the decimal with trailing zeros. 1 under the decimal with trailing 0. Look, that's 19 thousandths. You haven't even learned about thousandths yet. Okay, and then number 5. Trent has 3 quarters and 3 dimes. Well, they don't have a model for you, so what do I expect you to do? Well, you draw the model. So I have 3 quarters. Label these as, what's the value of each quarter? Oh, 25. So label these each as 25. And 3 dimes. Dimes are smaller, so I make them somewhat smaller. What's the value of each dime? Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. Which does not represent the value of 3 quarters and 3 dimes. So you need to find your total, and which one of those is not that. All right, so I want you to just complete 1 through 5, then show the subs for her to check.